If you are contemplating beginning a meditation practice, one of the first questions that may arise is, why should I meditate? This is a natural question. Perhaps you have seen friends, family members, or people you admire taking up meditation. Maybe they seem calmer, more focused, or just more at peace with themselves. That might have sparked your curiosity. You might be from a traditionally Buddhist country like Sri Lanka, Thailand, Myanmar, or Laos. Or you might be from places where Buddhism has been shaped in unique cultural ways, like China, Japan, or Korea. Or maybe you come from a completely different background, Hindu, Christian, or no religious background at all. Whatever your starting point, your interest in meditation is valid and welcome. Let me begin by saying this clearly. Meditation is not a religious act. It is not about converting to any faith. You don't have to be a Buddhist. You don't have to be a Hindu to meditate. Meditation is not about beliefs, dogma, or labels. It is about observing your own mind, developing calm, focus, and insight. It is a science of the mind. It is a universal human skill, open to anyone who is curious and sincere. Meditation, at its core, is a methodical and experimental process. It's closer to science than it is to religion. In science, you observe, you experiment, and you draw conclusions based on evidence and experience. Meditation works the same way. You observe the workings of your own mind without preconceived ideas and see what arises. If your mind is calm, you will know it. If it is restless, you will know that too. You don't need scriptures or authorities to tell you. You experience it directly. That is the beauty and the power of meditation. It is entirely personal and experimental. One of the first benefits people notice when they begin to meditate is a sense of calmness. The mind begins to slow down. Thoughts are no longer scattered in all directions. You develop something we call one-pointedness, or ekagata in Pali. This simply means the ability to hold your attention on one object, like the breath. As your one-pointedness deepens, concentration strengthens. And with deep concentration comes a natural sense of peace, serenity, and even joy. This is not the joy that depends on external things, but a deep internal happiness that arises from stillness and presence. For some meditators, deeper states may unfold, absorption states or jhanas. These are profound mental absorptions where the sense of time and self dissolve. You may feel as though your sense spaces have disappeared completely. These are not fantasies or imaginations. These are natural mental phenomena that arise when the mind is deeply focused. At this deep absorption stage, you exist with the light image only, an object that is made up of fine material. Beyond even absorption, if one pursues insight meditation after a sitting meditation session focused on one-pointedness, you may encounter Nibbana, the cessation of your existence as you know it. If you are not interested in absorption or Nibbana, or do not believe in them, it is totally fine. You can still practice one-pointedness and enjoy the benefits that brings. For many, it's not about metaphysics or transcendence. You don't have to seek Nibbana or deep jhanas. Even if your only goal is to be less stressed, to sleep better, to be more focused, or to respond to life with more kindness, that is reason enough. Meditation has practical benefits. improved concentration, emotional regulation, resilience, and clarity. It can help you become a more broad-minded, compassionate, and open person. It can help you live with integrity and awareness. And that is a beautiful thing. However, meditation is not without risk if done incorrectly. It is not a toy or a trend. Wrong methods, wrong attitudes, and wrong motivations can lead to trouble. If you meditate with the intention of competing with others, trying to be the best, the deepest, the most advanced, you may actually become more egoistic. If you start to judge others who follow different paths or believe your teacher or tradition is the only true one, you can become narrow-minded, jealous, and rigid. The purpose of meditation is to dissolve the ego, not inflate it. It is to open the heart, not close it. True meditation leads to humility, patience, and wisdom. If you are experiencing serious psychological issues such as untreated trauma, psychosis, or severe depression, it is best to avoid deep meditation practices for now. Seek help from mental health professionals. Meditation is powerful and can stir up repressed emotions. In such cases, gentler practices like breathing exercises, body awareness, or guided relaxation may be more suitable. Even if you are mentally healthy, approaching meditation with gentleness is important. Do not force or push yourself. Meditation should not be a battle. It should be a return to your natural state of balance and awareness. In some parts of the world, meditation may not be culturally accepted. In some strict religious societies, particularly where practicing non-sanctioned forms of spirituality is seen as heretical, meditation can even be life-threatening. If you are in such a situation, it is wise to postpone or practice discreetly until you find a place or country where you can explore freely. Freedom of thought and inner exploration is a basic human right. But not all societies recognize that yet. So be wise. Protect your life first. Meditation is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more fully yourself, clearer, calmer, freer. It's about seeing things as they are without distortion. You don't need to join a religion. You don't need to abandon your background. You don't need to believe in anything. You simply need curiosity, honesty, and patience. Start where you are. Begin gently. Follow what resonates with you. Whether you are sitting with your breath, repeating a mantra, doing mindful walking, or simply listening to the sounds around you, you are already on the path. So if you're wondering whether you should meditate, yes, you should. Not because someone told you to, but because you are ready to meet yourself.